Hey guys, how you guys doing today? It's Jaylee. I'm bringing you guys a new video. So today I'm bringing you guys a new episode on the series The Forgotten Exotics. So in this series I talk about exotic weapons that are kind of forgotten. This can be because they're bad or just because they're just not part of the meta. So today I want to talk about the Zen Meteor. Now the Zen Meteor is the last exotic sniper that came out for Destiny 1. There was a lot of hype behind this weapon, but I would say that the problems with this weapon come from 1, the perks, and 2, just how difficult they are to actually use them. So the perks that I'm talking about are dynamite and with a laser beam. So dynamite grants you an extra round if you're able to get a kill with every single round of the clip. That means you gotta get 3 kills. Also, you cannot reload the weapon in order to get those 3 kills, and the kills has to be kind of fast. I will say probably in the same speed that you have to get a triple down is the same speed that you gotta get those kills in order to activate the perk. The second perk with the laser beam is also connected to dynamite. Basically, the extra round that you get with dynamite causes a massive explosion because the perk with the laser beam. So both perks work together, but they're kind of hard to activate them. Then besides that, you have underdog, which is really not something to go crazy about. Now the good thing about this weapon is that the stats that are kind of not shown, I will say, in the game are the things that make the weapon really good. And the most important stat, it has to be the fact that this sniper has the highest aim assist than any other sniper in the game. So a high aim assist in the sniper obviously is always helpful. Also, some people might see that this weapon doesn't have snapshot or quick draw, and that might be a negative, but something that not everybody knows is the fact that injection mode actually is close to being the same thing as quick draw. It basically gives you a better handling and gives you better stability. So for me, honestly, when you have injection mode, you kind of don't even need quick draw anymore. That kind of works as the same. So basically, the Zen Meteor has a really high aim assist and also has, I would say, a perk that works kind of like quick draw. Also, I have to say that the weapon has a unique look. I actually like the way the weapon looks. It does look like an exotic weapon. When you have it in first person view, you can actually see more of the details of the weapon has. So even that, I would say, is a positive. So what are the reasons why people probably don't use this weapon? I have to say, one, it has to be the scope. Now a lot of people are kind of used to using scopes like short gaze, ambush, long view. That's kind of like the scopes that are kind of more known in Destiny. This type of scope you see in other weapons, but I would say probably it's going to take you some time to get used to it, especially if you're just coming from using only short gaze or ambush. It might take some time to get used to that scope. And the second thing, it has to be the special ammo nerf. Basically, if you're not running something like an icebreaker or no land beyond, any other sniper is going to be in a disadvantage, especially in game modes like Rumble or Trials. So that's probably why you don't see this weapon, I would say. Now for me, I'm probably actually going to start using this weapon a bit more. Maybe in Trials I'm going to use this for the first round, because it is different, and I actually think it's kind of underrated actually how well it feels to handle. Like I said again, injection mode kind of makes this weapon feel like it has quick draw, and it has a lot of aim assist, which is honestly something that you probably want in the sniper. Some people might say that that is cheap, but in a game where fusion grenades are like the meta, who cares about being cheap about aim assist? Also, another positive about this weapon is the fact that it's a hard-hitting sniper. Unlike other snipers in Destiny that have high aim assist, like the Definer Yasmin or the Vulture's Mar, their impact is kind of low. So this one actually you can use it a lot to hit like body shots and then clean up the kill with one shot of the hand cannon, things like that. So obviously that's another positive, I would say. The rate of fire is also faster than other weapons like the Event Horizon. So I would say that this sniper has a lot of things going for it. And if you're someone that's kind of tired of using the same weapons, you're tired of using the same icebreaker and all and beyond, honestly I would say give this weapon a try. You might be underhanded because of the special ammo, but when you get special, honestly it's kind of fun to use this weapon. So I'm gonna leave you guys with some highlights that I got using this weapon. I hope you guys enjoy them. If you guys like the video, please leave a like. If you guys can subscribe to the channel, that means a lot to me. I hope you guys have a great day, guys. Take care, guys. Peace.
Runner. Enemy team eliminated.